How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So, last time, we did the entirety of the Chapter 6 investigation in one burst. Which brings us to the class trial and our final stand against Monokuma in the Mastermind.
Yeehaw.
So yeah, we're just gonna begin. Put an end to all of this.
Look at all these
Since
fucking
this will
dead
be
people.
the final class
Shut
trial,
the hell
I've
up.
come up with a special rule. So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school,
Hero, I'm just happy to be here.
you guys
I'm surprised I
win.
made it this long.
Yeah.
But if you can't, then I
Genuinely,
win.
if you were to put bets early on in the game of who would definitely die, I feel like Hero would be on the top of the list. So the fact that he does make it to the end is insane to me.
Honestly, I would honestly expect him to make it to the end just because he has no presence at all.
Yeah, that or like he's really dumb naturally, so it would make
Yeah,
sense that like,
so-
oh, the dumb character makes it to the end.
Like, I can see him being framed, but I don't see him, like, you know...
Being brained? Is
being
that what you said?
No, being framed.
It's
And
like,
I don't
God.
see him being, like, you know, one of the killers that gets executed.
Yeah.
And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super hard-pounding punishment.
Now, I'm surprised Byakuya made it as far as he has. I
I
thought
don't
he'd
know,
be,
because
like,
I would have fucking killed him just because I didn't like the
Yeah,
guy.
I would have expected him to be dead by chapter 5.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yeah, I'll do a flip!
Sure
I'll
will.
land on my
backflip.
neck!
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Okay.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
One question. What's your problem?
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Frankly, I think it's all 15 students except for me.
Oh my god.
Don't bother. I already know the
Then why'd you
answer.
ask?
He's trying to act so smart.
You're all the mastermind,
Oh my
aren't
God.
you? You're all out to get me. I'm right,
Yep,
aren't I?
just you.
I knew it.
No one else.
And of course, he's the one starting off this stupid discussion. Oh, man.
Make your argument. I'm the good guy. Okay.
All right, well, it's definitely gonna be the group photo.
You guys have all
That's what
been
everybody's
working
been talking
together,
about.
haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Literally what? You're in the photo, you
stole
fuck.
my line.
You stole my line. I'm happy
You're
in
all
this
out to
sprite.
get me. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, sure. Sakura was
I
out to
have
get you.
evidence of my own.
I would love to hear all of your guys'
What a
evidence.
They're all
I
gonna
too
present the
have
same
evidence
photo.
to
The only
present.
difference is one of them isn't in it.
Evidence that proves everyone other than
Oh
me
my
has
God.
been working together.
What? Wait, hold on.
We can't all
make any sense.
have the same evidence.
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
God damn it.
Maybe he would,
All three
if you
of
would
them.
stop spinning your fucking words around.
It's a trap.
You guys have all been working. I have evidence.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? Stole my
I
line.
have evidence of my
What a coincidence.
What a
Evidence that
coincidence.
proves everyone other
What a
than me
coincidence. Shut the fuck up.
doesn't make any sense.
How can the three...
Yeah,
No,
stop talking. You had your one moment to shine and be smart, but you failed.
Never again.
You're not getting the spotlight anymore.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
That you're all out to get me.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Right?
But all of you are in this one.
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it.
Yeah. Kind of like it's the
But that
point.
can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one
It's
not
almost
in
like there are pictures that can be taken without you in it.
Let's see. Yeah, there's everybody. Although someone's face is not shown. I figured as much. In which case,
Hero, you have a picture too,
Give it to
right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful
He
with
just
it.
fucking rips it out
Pretty
of him.
important evidence.
yours in
Achoo.
particular is not important. Mondo taking a nap.
Taking
Toko
a
being
nap.
weird. Sakura still has a gripping Hifumi
Literally.
with his like horn thing.
Junko
hair.
being faceless.
Yep, Junko being faceless. Celestia looking annoyed. Chihiro being baby.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together.
Maybe you were
That's
absent
why
that day,
I'm
you
the only
fucking
one
idiot.
missing.
Did you just miss the other photos we submitted?
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning
Because
and fighting
Monokuma
with each
knew
other.
we all had 0 brain power.
Byakuya? No. My photo is the real one.
The
And all of you are
mastermind laid
against
a
me.
trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh?
Shut your
I made
goddamn
a
mouth.
A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is... the one at the
Toko.
bottom. Toko.
See? I'm the only one who got left out. I don't like seeing her in real life. Why would I want her in my picture? That's what you thought. Even a single picture isn't allowed?
Although if we all calm down and look at the photos, Toko's in all of them.
Shoot!
Idiot. What I actually meant to say, Monokuma's not in any of them. Oh, well, you see, while you guys were having so much fun frolicking together, I was out catching salmon for the winter. That's all there is to it. Ignore what he actually said. How is Monokuma not being in the pictures a trap? Not a student here, so it'd actually be weird if he was in the pictures. Yeah, I guess that's not what I meant.
Shoot!
I actually lied to all of you.
I got it!
I got it.
In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
Wow.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
I'm not saying that, like,
In
I
the
don't know,
picture
maybe it would
Hina
be
got,
different if I was
she's
in
the
this
only
game
one
and this was the situation, but like, I don't know, if I made it this far into the game and I got to know people a little better and then I was given a piece of evidence by someone that definitely wants to kill me, I'd probably be like, hey, did you guys get a picture? And
Yeah.
like, if, like, what about just like asking?
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't ask. Be like, hey, what did you guys get the
And in
hint?
the
Right.
picture
I'll be like,
Hiro
yeah, let me
got,
show you.
he's
Yeah,
the only
like,
one
discuss.
Like, not the brightest.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
No, we don't need to see it.
We already established what the issue was here.
What the fuck?
That is a massive fish. Wow, someone's face is still
In
covered.
other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Bro, we're 6 chapters in and you still fell for that.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm thinking. But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's photos. Pictures. Fuck. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something
I
unusual on these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each one of them one more time. Byakuya's picture. He in this picture. Chihiro looks so tiny over there. Hiro's picture. And mine. Celestia is making the same facial expression in every
I
single
know.
one. There's something strange about all of them. Something we can't quite pin down. Something.
Something.
Oops. Can't you just forget about it?
Trying to trick me with such
Oh
an
my God.
obviously fake photo. I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about?
Grr.
There's no way.
Yeah, I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? The reason I don't remember this picture. Picture? Isn't necessarily because it's fake. It might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason.
A raisin.
A reason. And Handman's Gambit. Yeah, that's pretty friggin' obvious. If you don't remember a ton of shit that apparently happened while you were staying here, it's pretty damn clear. What? Shit.
Amni.
Amnesia, the Dark Descent. A machine for pigs.
Now I understand.
We're in a video game.
Wow.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it.
No, I guess you're just gonna gaslight me into thinking that I lost my memories. Well, I can assure you, I've got them all intact.
I have a brain.
As if.
My fucking god.
You're the one. You're holding us back.
Type story.
Yeah. We all lost our memories?
Why are you crying?
That's just
Why are you gonna side with the dumbass?
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it.
Believe me.
So I'm gonna force it into your tiny brain. Of course, I'm the only one who reviewed this piece of evidence here. Damn, that's a lot of truth bullets.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did
Spontaneous
this turn into
combustion?
some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory.
You don't remember
Ever
how you got
since
here?
I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that
Hey
we all
guys,
lost our
who's saying this?
memories-
It's totally stupid.
I want to be part of the debate
Obviously.
too. Who is saying this? I'm assuming that's probably Monica. Even if we don't want to believe it, it's the truth. and We don't have a choice. Otherwise, we'll all die.
God, I hope
You're
so.
saying we all got. Since when did this turn
This is
into?
I
ridiculous.
promise you,
Female
ever
lost her
since I
memories?
got to, I
Even
remember
me?
everything.
No.
The idea that we...
It's
Damn it.
totally stupid. Obviously.
I'm gonna try that again.
You're saying we all got. Since when did this
And
turn
I'll
into?
I
I
promise
know.
you, ever since I got to... I remember...
You literally don't.
No, that's wrong.
No.
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Why would he do that?
No.
For no
it's
reason.
nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
Is all in the room with us right now?
I mean all of us, including you.
Is you in the room with us right now?
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
Bro,
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll
Thanks
see
for only
yourself.
speaking up when it's like absolutely about to get like totally.
After I've gone through like 3 debates.
I know.
I think that's just me.
The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
You're not special.
What? What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember.
Kinda
You expect me to
actually
believe
is.
all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
You still don't know how you wound up here, so I think that's pretty obvious.
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no
Thank you,
choice
at least you
but
said
to
something
accept
smart.
it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
Stop talking.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
As opposed to
Something else?
dying, suffocating amnesia.
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time.
It said,
and asked
"Why are
us
you
the
here?"
Same question.
Get out.
He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
I think you freaking know.
We'd say no, obviously.
Then why are you here?
Actually,
Actually, you're wrong.
we all said we could.
Even I said we could.
Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Forever.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever.
Hero?
Or
Actually,
even
I think I
talking to
might
the
remember
headmaster
something like
about
that.
it at all.
Yeah, I definitely said yes.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want
If
to live
amnesia
here
even is
forever?
real.
If the world didn't exist outside of these walls, you'd probably say yes.
That's just insane. How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds
That was the
absurd,
most anime
but
reaction ever.
Literally.
if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We
Now
only
get
have
up.
one
We have a
path
whole
in
lot of
front
work to
us.
do, starting right now.
Now quit your crying and get up. We have a lot of work to do starting right now.
We really? Yep. You all totally lost your memory at the same
I
time.
bonked all of you on the head
This
really
is all
hard.
making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
I have no idea how anybody can do that.
Oopsie. You figured that part out too.
Of course. There's no way we would all just
I was
happen
actually a
to get
17th
amnesia
student,
at the
but we
same
accidentally
time.
removed the memory of them knowing how to breathe, so they died.
They
Like, almost
died
immediately.
instantly.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
I don't know.
Come,
Like
come,
this.
come. That hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo.
Wow, you're
Those
actually
can't
saying
be
stuff
the
that
only memories
matters.
we lost. There must have
Thank
been a
you for not
purpose
being a
to it
waste
all.
of space.
A reason
come a
for
long
taking
way.
away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original motive?
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Yeah, it's gonna be all the bullets.
So who did it? Who killed her?
You.
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the
Well,
mastermind
actually-
really here in the school?
I think it might have been me.
Of course.
Yeah, wait, considering I have
have to be here
amnesia,
somewhere.
who's to say I'm not the killer?
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. I don't know.
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
Oh.
Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
Mastermind, the one controlling Monokuma. Where? Okay, well, the mastermind's obviously in the school.
So who did
In the
it?
control
Who
room.
killed her?
Whoever did it is that much I'm.
When you is the mastermind real?
Of course.
Is
it
the
has to be.
mastermind
What makes you
really-
so? Exactly.
You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is.
No, that's wrong.
Stop talking. Break your neck.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
Mainly because I screwed up and got us locked out.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
I wouldn't say this if I didn't have proof.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that
That
controls
would sound so
Monokuma.
awkward, though. I found a whole room that has tons of proof, but we can't get back in there.
Yeah, because one of us decided, or all of us decided to leave.
The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside
The
the
Masty
school all
Wasty has
along.
been inside this
Like,
school.
honestly, if I was here and there's 6 people still alive, I'd be like, listen, I want one person to remain inside of that control room.
Right.
Or maybe 2 people to remain inside the control room. Because if the mastermind can't get there, the class trial is never going to happen.
Right.
Because we need to control Monokuma.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What?
What?
Why?
Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 people, And the only people take a single step are the 16 fucks.
So
Thanks,
if the
Monokuma.
mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Thanks for clearing the air.
Well, it's not me.
I blame Mukuro.
Fuck you.
What? Why me?
What?
Cuz it's super weird how
'Cause I
you're
hate you.
the only one
It's because
who
Alter
survived
Ego
being
likes me,
executed.
and I'm the ultimate lucky student, so shut the hell up.
Oh, I get it.
Oh my god.
The only
Oh
way
my
he could've
god.
survived
We're
is
really
if he was
doing this.
actually the mastermind himself, right?
Why would he come back if he was the mastermind?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Everyone,
What the
calm
hell?
down. There's no reason to panic.
I put my ass on the line for all of you.
The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed
Defend
Mukuro.
me, you bitch!
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the
Approximately 5 minutes.
He's right. What more is there to talk
We know
about?
you're not going to say anything useful.
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We
Anyone who
haven't
doesn't
fully
know how to
established
critically
what
think,
Mukuro's
please shut the
fatal
fuck
injury
up.
was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that
I'm gonna hit you in the
isn't
back of the
actually what killed her.
I'll show you what
It
killed
was
her.
something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
I'm thinking really hard. Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been the stabby.
No, the stab wound was more camouflage. You proved that yourself earlier in the class trial, the last class trial.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot!
Then I'm just going to say what everybody initially said, which was wrong.
We said the same thing during the last trial, but are you sure it's true?
Oh, yeah, you said there was a chance came after.
Shoot!
Shoot. The other wounds.
I got it!
The other
All of
wounds.
the wounds covering her body. That's what really
wounds?
killed her.
The wounds.
The wounds.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Yes.
Did you?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at
You're
least
clearly
a
an
few
idiot.
days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many
And
days
we already know
old.
that the blood, the fresh blood that was there was from the chickens. So,
That doesn't make any sense because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
we're making a lot of assumptions here.
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know,
You're wrong.
she denied me before I could
All right,
even
keep it together.
say anything.
Okay, weirdo.
Come
This
on.
is not the time
I mean,
for this.
you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
You're so sure we're gonna deny you. Why bother saying it in the first place? Dumbass.
Now that we had that segue into whatever.
Whatever the hell that was. Alright, Mukuro.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
You didn't even have to say anything.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think
I
about
can't
it,
believe we're at the same age.
obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
Not over the course of a couple days.
You didn't deny me this time, Z-Wimsey.
What?
You made me go all cutesy.
You did that yourself!
Don't worry. There wasn't anything cute about
I think I'm
it.
way cuter.
Don't worry,
Who
I
said
thought that
that?
was ugly as hell.
The victim was the it was Mukuro who said it. We strolled across 1,000 battlefields. That's how she got all those. It's several days old. We've been here for a
Mukuro
while
was
now.
the ultimate soldier. She must have been so obviously.
You're not very bright,
No,
are you?
that's wrong.
Let me tell you why you're wrong.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't
If you had done literally
sustained
any
a single
investigating at
injury.
all, you would know this.
If you put your
Be
tiny
denied
brain
so
cells together.
completely.
Put two and two to Gedgeworth.
Put two and two to Edgeworth.
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
What? I didn't train you at all.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those
Mukuro.
wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her
stumbo.
stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this.
Hero's about to
with
open his
confidence.
mouth. No, you don't have any better suggestions, so keep your mouth
The
shut.
wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Nice.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's what we've been saying, yes.
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
Oh, yeah, that.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
Yeah, Denny is the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. Mukuro. Mukuro had been dead for several days at least. It's hard to imagine she was your assailant. Not that I even need to ask. Do you happen to have any evidence that would prove otherwise? Well, I don't. Better think about this.
Shoot!
It's obviously the mastermind, but it's actually the headmaster.
No, the headmaster was dead long before then.
Oh.
We already talked about that, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. True.
Shoot!
Damn.
I
I got it.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask,
Hi.
I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
The master of all minds. I really wish I'd succeeded.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I
Well,
mean,
we're gonna assume
that's the
anyway,
whole
so
point
fuck
of
it.
a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No. There's no way Mukuro's the one to attack me. Even if I didn't see their face. If you compare what we know about Mukuro to the masked attacker, it should be obvious. I don't see no tattoo or fake nails.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea
I
who was
hate
under
you.
that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Fuck.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it
Yeah.
wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand
Yes.
or the left hand? Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be
My ass.
the hips?
The hips. Whoever attacked me, they didn't have something Mukuro definitely had. That should be proof enough to attack me. Or, wait, no. The person who
You
attacked me
never
wasn't
saw
Mukuro.
their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under the... I'm telling you now.
I'm trolling.
No, he's wrong.
Great.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her.
I think it was you. You attacked yourself.
But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you.
Okay, sure.
But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been
Why would she
her.
save me after attacking me?
Uh-oh. No snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
No, I'm just appalled by how dumb you are.
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Before anyone could say anything.
OMG.
Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Oh my god! Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It's more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective.
Put it away.
I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother
The
me.
shadows on Makoto's neck makes his neck look really freaking thin.
I know, right?
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her glove back on.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
I don't know.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Balls.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than
On the
that.
contrary.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just
like
like
a
your
brain.
I
brain.
got him.
Then she was being
What the
stored
hell?
somewhere?
What did I do?
To hide a body here. To just store it somewhere?
There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored. The pool. I think they stuck into the bottom of the pool.
Don't be stupid, it wasn't in the pool. If you did that, it'd all be bloated and mushy. There's no way you could preserve a body like that. I would know.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Shoot. Well, I mean, it was in the kitchen. You're thinking to put it in the kitchen fridge, right? Yeah, that's gotta be it. Glad I didn't know before. I never would have been able to eat another meal in there.
Are you an idiot? Impossible. A body wouldn't have been able to fit in the refrigerator. Not with how much food was in there.
So that means... Stop talking about it. If it happened in the kitchen, I have to assume someone would have noticed it.
Shoot!
Still alive.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
And it appears no one investigated that. As usual.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue, so it's the perfect place to hide a body. And
Actually, no,
it'd
Toko
keep
should
the
know.
body
She was the one who opened
preserved
that.
At the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
No, it was moved to fucking space.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Proof shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. It was... the tarp?
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Very good.
Holy
Good job.
cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
Dummy.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow. You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
But that's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining
Prove
what
that
I
it
think
wasn't what happened then.
But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous, because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency, one so major it can't be overlooked.
An inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well,
Such
just
a
ignore
fucking idiot. I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
Yeah, what is the one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think?
Why is Hina
I'm
so happy?
talking about your family.
What relevance does this have?
Your mom.
Not my couch.
No,
Don't
my
tell me
fucking
you forgot
couch.
about that video message.
Why does Makoto's dad look like a
I was
headmaster?
literally about to say.
So what do you
My couch.
Are you sure your family's still okay?
No.
No, I know they're probably dead, but like, what about my
Why are
couch?
you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. Are they really
I didn't mean
as
to say
safe
that.
as you might have assumed?
I guess
Stop
not.
talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Damn. Yeah, I need to calm down. I mean, there's an entire spin-off game literally dedicated to her. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. I want to shut him up. I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. I need to slam his head into the stand.
Here we go.
All right, pal.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this?
Damn, I am
That's
sucking at this.
impossible! Are you sure about this? That's
Oh
impossible!
my god.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? I'm not listening!
Oh, wait. Oh no, the lights! The lights! The lights! Damn it.
God damn it.
I think that's the first time I ever lost one of those. Nobody believes me.
Nobody believes me.
Oh well, it seems we're unable to cover the mystery of the skull or Mukuro's death, so you know what that means? All of you gotta die.
Fuck.
Oh, that
What
was...
do you say? Want to give it another shot? Narrator, stop.
Well, I can't give up now.
The narrator is really the mastermind because he just fucking can change the rules.
Yeah, he's just like, want to give another shot? Here you go. Oh, damn it, I gotta start all over. Alright, let's try that again.
I'm not listening!
This should prove it.
I can't believe I lost.
The The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is... the lights!
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue.
I'm gonna shove you in the morgue.
And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
Thank you for saying that. I wouldn't have understood if you hadn't clarified.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
9 lights doesn't make sense. Number of lights, it should be 10.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Irrelevant. Junko was second. Irrelevant was third.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Chihiro was fourth. My king
Yes,
was fifth.
my king.
My king was sixth, and then Hifumi was seventh.
That one guy.
Bitch was eighth.
My enemy.
The queen was ninth. And you were 10.
So 10 people in all?
That's right.
I don't think you could have said that any
other number
quieter.
should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the
Why
bodies
would they
to
do
get
that?
rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths. But there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders. The explanation for the more murders than freaking victims. Why is that? What would it take for that to make sense? Only 9. There weren't actually 10 murders, but 9. That's why there's 9 bodies. That's patently untrue. Counting Monokuma's executions, there have indeed been 10. I think we can all agree on that. Actually, you're completely right. So,
Shoot!
I'll just shut the fuck up. The mastermind destroyed a body. They destroyed a body, and then, if they were going to destroy a body, it would have been Mukuro's, the only one they're connected to. There's no point in destroying any body other than that. Didn't you just say all that? Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
That wasn't me. That was my evil twin.
That was, Otakum.
Otakum. Otakum.
I got it!
Egan.
What about it? The same person was killed twice.
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
They were resurrected, and then died again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
You.
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily
Those
injuries
big
of
ol'
hers,
eyes of yours.
and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Yeah, shut up, Delulu.
Alright. This is gonna be the bombshell.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as. Was it Sayaka Maizono?
We already know who it is.
Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
Leon
Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu, whatever?
Whatever.
Or maybe Sakura Ogami?
It's
No.
It's Kagami.
There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
No, that's wrong.
That's where you'd be wrong.
Junko, wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled
It was
by
really
a bunch
funny.
of spears. all
Remember
over
how she
her
was
body.
written into the game and then immediately left?
That's pretty sus.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again.
Yeah.
Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
Then it's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... What does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9, which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's body and made it look like she was
It's almost
the
like we
one
already
who
said that.
died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be.
Let me tell you why you're wrong.
Total silence? Then I must be right.
Okay.
I'm right, aren't I?
No. Mukuro alive? The only one that's still alive is Mukuro? But do we really believe that? We literally just established it couldn't be her because of the
The
tattoos.
body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Hold on.
Then she's still alive?
No.
That's right.
No,
she made
shoots
it
you in
look
the
like
face.
Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Shut the fuck up. Ah, yes.
Yes,
That's a
I can
statement.
refute that. Not
Mukuro's still alive? Can I believe that? No.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone's made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be.
me.
Me.
He flew me.
It was a Fumi all along. Alright, it's Monokuma. Actually,
I
what
wish
happens
it
if-
was Mondo.
I'm curious what happens if we just pick him. Am I really sure? Better think about it more.
Shoot.
Okay.
Shoot.
I just want to see if you got any special dialogue.
Like, what are you, an idiot? You.
Here's my answer.
Junkalicious.
Junkalicious.
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Yeah,
And looks
Junko.
like we'll have to follow up on this in the
Oh,
next
shit.
episode. Oh snap. The bombshell has now been dropped. Junko is still alive. So, as always, if you all enjoyed and want to keep the series going, show us some love and support, you know what to do. Sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all in the next episode.